If you earn $20 an hour and work 40 hours a week, it takes roughly 24 years of gross pay to reach $1 million. That's reality for most people, but some people hit 7 figures far faster. This is not luck, it's systems. Learn the system, and you change your odds. In the next 6 minutes, I'll show the economic logic behind building wealth from nothing. The 3 structural moves that matter, the measurable signals of a durable path, and the traps that destroy most attempts. No hype, just frameworks you can test. Most financial advice treats income as the lever. Work more, earn more. That's linear math. Time times your hourly rate equals income. It's finite. Compare that to scale. One product sold to 1,000 customers multiplies revenue without multiplying your hours. The distinction, linear versus scalable, explains why time for money rarely builds significant wealth. Put differently, you either trade time for money or design systems that separate money from time. There are 3 repeatable structural moves that create durable wealth. First, find a valuable problem. Not just something people like, a problem people will pay to solve repeatedly. Second, create a scalable solution. This could be software, a platform, a digital product, or even a productized service that can reach many users without a linear increase in cost. Third, own the cash flow. This means converting one-time buyers into repeat customers or subscribers and controlling the supply or distribution so competitors can't just copy you. Each step is necessary. If you miss one, your growth is fragile. Get all 3, and you have the architecture of durable wealth. So, step 1. Find a valuable problem. How do you test it quickly? Valuable problems have 3 traits: frequency, willingness to pay, and scale. Frequency means the problem happens over and over. Willingness to pay means users are already buying solutions right now. And scale means the number of potential buyers is large. You can test these problems cheaply. Search forum complaints. Run a 1-page landing page with a simple email sign-up. Or post a small ad to validate clicks and conversions. If people click and leave an email, you've found real demand. Now for step 2. Build a scalable solution. What does scalable actually mean? Scalability is all about marginal cost. If every additional customer adds near zero cost to you, that's scale. Digital products, software as a service, licensing, media, or platform businesses generally fit this model. For physical products, scale requires supply chain partners and fulfillment systems that don't force you to hire a proportional workforce. The goal is always the same. Make sure your revenue grows much faster than your operating costs. And that brings us to step 3. Own the cash flow. This is the durability test. Owning your cash flow means you control a channel where customers return. Think email lists, subscriptions, branded marketplaces, or long-term B2B contracts. If you rely solely on paid ads to acquire every single customer, you are vulnerable. Ad costs can rise, and platform policies can change overnight. Durable businesses show high repeat purchase rates, diversified traffic sources, and some element of exclusivity, like an IP, a unique contract, or superior process. That's what separates a quick flip from a lasting company. If you want a quick test for a business or an idea, you can measure these 3 signals today. First, the repeat rate. What percentage of your customers are returning? Second, your traffic mix. What percentage of your traffic is organic, from referrals or direct, versus what you have to pay for? And third, supply control. Do you have an exclusive supplier, a patent, or a special contract? If a venture scores poorly on these, treat it as speculative. If it scores well, it's worth scaling. Most failures are predictable. They come from chasing trends without any real defensibility, trying to scale with negative unit economics, and confusing being busy with having a strategy. For example, a product that scales through cheap ads but is plagued by returns and poor reviews. Or a creator who trades all their hours for ad-driven traffic that quickly churns. Those models collapse the moment costs rise or platform rules change. So how do you start this week? Here's a practical 7-day sprint. On days 1 and 2, list 5 real problems in a niche you already know well. On day 3, build a single landing page that pitches a solution and collects emails. For days 4 and 5, run a small ad test, even just $20, or post 2 to relevant forums. On day 6, measure your conversions and read the feedback. And on day 7, decide. Do you iterate or do you pivot? This is all about low-cost validation. Fail fast, not expensively. Now for the bigger picture. This path requires risk-taking and discipline. Most people prefer the comfort of a steady paycheck. The option here isn't to just flip a switch and get rich. It's to design a system that accumulates optionality, more capital, and more choices. That optionality is the true core payoff of building wealth. Which problem will you test this week? Comment the niche below, and I'll pin the 3 best ideas. Subscribe for daily explainers on markets, business, and the systems that shape money. EconomiQ, no spin, just impact.